And what was that? Like a flash or something. Anyway, right, let's carry on. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Enjoy. Right, slot 1. Yeah. Dare to dream. Dare to dream. When I was a young lad, so many moons ago, I just followed everybody else. Got the factory job. No dreams of grandeur or anything like that. Came from a normal working class family, and I think the biggest thing I did was get an apprenticeship because I heard and was told that having skills would give me more money. Considering my education wasn't the best either, certainly not a scholar, but as I went through my apprenticeship, I did learn skills, and although I think I should have been an artist, not an engineer, but anyway, I had no dreams of anything in those days. And I think I mentioned before in the About Us story in the early videos that I decided to join the Navy to see the world. I think then I started dreaming, because I was now in a position where I was with a very good company, very big company, and there was a possibility, well, they may be a petty officer engineer, and that meant I was at the bottom of a ladder that I could climb. To cut the story short on that, there was the shipping industry sort of fell in itself a bit, and promotion was just out of the question. And that was pretty much my life story in the early days of, you know, working as a technician, working as an engineer, but no ladders of success or doors open as such. And I wasn't really looking for it. And then one day when I was when I moved to South Africa, which wasn't a dream either, that was just about money. It was just another contract like I'd done before. And then I thought there was a place in South Africa that me and my wife liked, and I thought, we can't go down there because there's no work. So I thought, I've got the skills now, I've got the intelligence, I've got a little bit of money, why don't we open our own business? Now that for me to think like that was a huge step, and not something I dreamt about, but we did it, and we did it for 10 years. But you know, once you've had a business, and you start seeing money, and you start seeing boats, and you start seeing cars, and now you start thinking to yourself, you can do a lot more than this. So the dreams start to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's not easy. You got to fight for it. But I suddenly realized that in my 40s that there was a lot possible. Anyway, to cut the story short again, things went wrong, blah, blah, blah. We left South Africa, end up back in the UK, broke, right? Now, although we were sort of really rock bottom, I had dreams of getting out of the mess we're in and somehow making some pretty big money. And I started dreaming of ways of trying to make money, and that's brought me onto the internet and everything else. So I'm a fighter, and I'm sure a lot of you are out there are fighters as well, because you want something, okay? You're not going to stop until you get it. And I'm in the same boat, because I know now that the opportunities are out there, And if I want my dreams to come true, I can make it happen. Okay. So, do you dare to dream? Absolutely. You go out there and you make it happen. Okay. It's going to be hard, but you make it happen. That's all I'm going to say there. Right. Thought of the day. Pretty much all sort of spins around the story, actually. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Now, I'm sure some of you have probably heard this saying before. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbour, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream and discover. And I so want to go back on the planes, I want to get back on the trains, and I want to get back on those aeroplanes. Yeah, sorry, on the ships. I want to get on the ships. Okay. I always say, if you're moving, you're going somewhere, and that's a way to live. Okay, I don't mean in a car going to work. I mean fly, choo-choo train, and whatever, and ships as well. So yeah, absolutely. Okay, tip of the day. Right, oh yes, right. Learn to control your emotions. The only person that can make you unhappy is you. You are the one that decides to be affected by the words and actions of others. Realize this so that the next time you experience a negative emotion, you can find the strength within yourself to overcome it. It's right. It's right. You can't deny it. Okay. Somebody says something and you react to it. It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Okay. Right. I think that's it. Dream on. See you tomorrow.